Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Call this a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so. In actual fact, the we.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would think Son Heung-min, the South Korean. He can play anywhere in attack, but ideally his most success seems to come from wide and his incisive inward bursts. He may not yet be regarded as a great goal scorer, but he has real ambition to get there.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Partey, Tierney, he's had a look, has a hit! Højbjerg, forward it goes. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game, a lot of action high up the pitch.
Tottenham Hotspur have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Hoists it forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Now it's Aubameyang. Dyer tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Partey goes looking. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Saka. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? He's had a go! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Still going, where to next? Just brushed off the ball there. In again. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Good idea, just poorly executed. It's a loose ball. Aubameyang! Dyer tries a pass forward. And here's Aubameyang. Højbjerg gets it back. Dele Alli.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kane! And he just whacks it away. Dele Alli. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Played out to the right. Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point to
Keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Lo Celso! Marvellous goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Tierney. Tierney.
Son Heung-min, and the counter is on. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Tierney. Partey. Tierney.
Plays a clever pass. Cut out in the nick of time. And the through ball is intercepted. Into the channel. He gets past his man. And out to safety.
Partey. Lo Celso goes looking.
Lobs it in gently.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Reguilon tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's there to shapes to shoot! Dele Alli, and it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Shot at goal! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Lo Celso.
And here's Son Heung-min has a go!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's come loose. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Has he picked him out? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Partey.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or cake.
And Aubameyang! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Aubameyang just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Dyer. Dele Alli. And it's Davis. Going through. Well read, he sorted that out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kane. Could be a chance. Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! And that has raised the roof! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Partey. Tierney. Højbjerg. And that will be the final act. Arsenal lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, and we know that